Alright, so we're gonna pick up where we left off. The sewers, the Sistine, um, definitely the control room. That's where the bulk of the puzzles are, I'm assuming. We shall see. Hang on. Gotta do one minor thing with the sound. A tiny bit. There we go. Yeah, I don't think it's too bad. My sister and my brother-in-law had a slight fever last night, they said, but no sore throats, so hopefully it's not COVID. My eldest niece got over COVID right before Christmas. So there's that concern, but they're looking out for family members. I'm immunocompromised, so why risk it? I understand why they canceled. Control room is through here. Well, all we managed to do was lower this, which takes us back to the sewer that we were in. We need to solve this. This has to come down. A whole nother part here. But I think first and foremost, we're going to go through here and just take our time trying to solve the puzzles. See if it's around here. I noticed that there was piping last time we were here. There was a room that was just blowing out steam without any pipes. Maybe that's related. Some levers we got to switch on and off. Check this out. Some people call this chapter 3. I don't think there's any chapters in this game. We're just no longer in the main part of the house, or even the prison that we were in before. We got past the elevator, so. Okay, so this is one of the puzzles. There's also a pipe here. We can pick up the pipes. Can't put them in our pocket, but we can pick them up. Put that there. It's on this side. Mitro, what were you streaming today? Were you streaming Sam and Max? I'd seen you on earlier. We have 2 pipes. Sam and Max Season 3? Awesome. Sam and Max games are quite good. I need to play them. So many games to play, just not enough time. Finished episode 2 and ended early. Gotcha. So, this is laid out the same way as it is in the other room. I wonder if we need to copy it, maybe, to balance things out the same way. These don't turn, do they? They're stuck in the position because I think this is the right combination. You know, like the right height that they need to be at. Maybe that's where we got to put them on the other room. Possibly. Yeah, they are a lot of fun. The story is pretty cool. That just click? Hold on. Clicked again. So click 3 times. Does that indicate where it needs to stop clicking? Alright, it clicks at that height, so maybe that's it. That clicks too. So far, I think they're the same height as the ones on the other side. Maybe we just gotta mimic it. That worked. Steam pipes are now working. What do we do with these? I remember there was a room where it looked like all the pipes were broken, and then there was another room where everything was set up properly. Towards the end of this tunnel. This door goes slowly. I'm going to try to get the pipes to the other side. Like that. I think we will need them on this side. Unless they go with the sewer. There might be something down there that we need the pipes for. Speculating. Okay, so here is the room with all the pipes that are correct. And you have levers. This. Picked up a wooden crank. Definitely did not notice that yesterday. Oh, this is exactly the same. Another pipe here. Yeah, let's see what he has to say. The work I have put into this machine is unequaled by the reasoning of any man. The thought that generations of men have passed away since I first attempted to reconstruct the design is most tiring. You read this. Attempted to reconstruct the design. So he reconstructed on one side based on the other. The limitations of his world have made my work incredibly difficult. Has forced me to build the thing almost 100 times larger than the delicate contraption it tries to emulate. Maybe he's talking about a whole different machine altogether.
Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig it?
Happy Sunday, Camilio. How are you? Welcome. Playing Ultima tonight, right? Ultima 7? Still have to finish watching your last playthrough, but I'll get that done before tonight. Not to mention the flow of tamed lightning, crudely replaced by pressured steam pushing its way through pipes and turbines. It shames me to think that what the inventor would have thought of my monster. Where he works with a magnifying glass to carefully fix all the parts, I push 5 men to erect a tower of wrought iron in hopes that it will be the tiniest hint of the power found in a traveler's locket. Alright. Oh, sorry. Thief tonight. RPGs Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. Gotta remember that. Must remember that. I'm just glad you're playing Ultima 7. Actually, I almost want to go back and start playing it next on offline. But we can probably emulate these levers, I'm guessing. These are in the 2 down at the end and then 2 up in the middle. That's my guess. Everything's about matching what's on the other side. That it? This game is good. Yeah, I think I would play the other Amnesia games. I mean, I'm enjoying this for the puzzles. The atmosphere is good. You know, I like it. Not Resident Evil. You know, it's a straight up horror point and click puzzle game, which is good. I think I would give Rebirth a chance. There's a new one coming out in March. Get the name of it. It's Blockade or something, or I forget the name of it. Something would it be? Want to play Penumbra again? I know you had told me those were harder than this game. I have all 3. Alright. So we emulated the switches, but... I think we're going the wrong way here. We have 3 pipes. Is there another pipe in this room that we didn't find? Colossal Cave Adventure remake is coming out soon by Ken and... yes, that's right. That's right. I remembered them talking about it. That should be interesting. Short interview they did. It was a short interview about it. Doing this all on their own. That's it. We only have 3 pipes. See, the problem is the steam isn't flowing on this side, so... Yeah, there's no other pipe on this side. Was that the Game Awards? Okay. Yeah, I didn't watch the Game Awards, but... Very niche, yeah. I don't think the average gamer is gonna wanna... You know, the person playing... person who's playing Fortnite is not gonna want to play that. For nostalgia. Hey, I'm Asigo, how are you? I wasn't supposed to be streaming today. I was supposed to be going to my niece's birthday party. But my family got sick again. Maybe the flu. They had to cancel, and I figured I might as well get some more Amnesia in. Welcome. You're having a good Sunday. Yeah, this is kind of a last-minute decision. So. And we went the wrong way. Perfect. Supposed to go that way. Figure out this part of the game, which is called the control room. Yeah, I didn't have much going on otherwise. I was supposed to travel into the city to meet with family, but since they're not getting together, I figured let's stream a little. Especially since I really like this game. I'm a little preoccupied by it right now. What's this? This is where the pipes go into.
Warriors, come out to play.
ERS, welcome. What's up, DRS? These go in here. They don't go anywhere, maybe. Oh, okay. They just go right into the right position, then. We're missing one, I think. I hope I didn't pick one up when I was going through the game yesterday. And threw it through a door somewhere just because it was in the way and I didn't know what to do with it. Because that would be bad. Because then I won't be able to find it. It won't be in the spot they wanted me to find it. Okay, this is... so we need another pipe. This is the first time in the game the puzzle solution is made by pretty much just carrying the item. Usually if it's something you put in your pocket, it's always a puzzle item. What's the pipe we're missing? There's stuff under the stairs, look at this. I also found the pulley. I don't know where the pulley goes. Figure that out. I have a feeling I threw away the other pipe and it's no longer in the position it needs to be in. It's that thing. Where's the pipe? See a little better. You can't leave an area with an item. So it's not like I took it to the sewer by accident. You would have dropped it to open the door to the sewer. The only other place we can check, I don't think it's possible, would be where we first entered. The scaffolding is outside. Maybe it's in here. Hold on. Can we open this? I can't take these. It can't be outside here, right? It would force us to drop the item in order to go through that door. Gonna have to look. This pipe we bent in order to get the ladder down. Yeah, we wouldn't be able to take it out of that area. So it's in there somewhere. No matter where. Probably picked it up and threw it. There was one in each room except for the last room that we searched. So I'm guessing probably threw it somewhere there, or we don't have it. It's not here either. Don't see a loose pipe in here. Checked underneath the staircase as well. It's not here. Is there anything hidden here? Oh, so you could take these apart too. Maybe we don't need more than 3. If I move this one over. There were only 3 apparently. Now we have steam.
Daniel, is that you? What are you doing?
Okay, so did that. Seems working. What's the final outcome here? So we have the steam working. Does that mean I can pull down? Maybe the lever is working now for me to pull down the other scaffolding to get across. See? Probably gonna go back to the sewer first, though. Still does not work. Okay. There are valves in the cistern to redirect water from the sewers. Oh, okay. That's for downstairs. Repair the machine powering the eastern bridge. To enter the sewer, it must be drained. Were we able to drain it? No, the water is still here. So we could not drain it. Gotta be a way. May not have fully have accomplished what we were trying to do here. These don't turn, they're in the right position. Maybe we are missing a third pipe, but it looked like we initiated everything just with 3 pipes. Maybe missing a 4th one. These are stuck because they're in the right position. These don't move, so they're correct. Let's see what's behind there. Wait a minute, these are moving, so maybe they're not in the right position. The other one looked like. This is fully up in the air, okay. Maybe we're supposed to emulate it exactly, but not the controls. Try putting the last two down and then the two in the middle up. There we go. It's kind of the opposite. See if this drains all the water out. Oh no, we broke it. Broken beyond repair. How do we get out now? That's not good. Oh wait, we have a lever. Wooden crank. There you go. This should be it. If it lowered the water level. Even if it didn't, at least we know we solved that area. The water's still here. Go back to the sewer, see what's there. I was saying earlier, this actually has DLC. It comes with the Steam version, it comes with all the versions. And the DLC is not actually related to the game, the base game. It's about 1 hour. It's called Justine. I think it's a completely different story. And they made it not to extend this game, but rather to promote the release of Portal 2. I don't know how this fits in with Portal 2, but Steam had it done that way, and then they did was they added it to all the other releases. If we do have some time, I might check that out. I think the water's back. How's the water back all of a sudden? Can we drain this? Drained it in the last stream. So I'm curious how they promote Portal 2 with this DLC. Steam is flowing. And yeah, I think I'm definitely gonna play March of the Pigs. I know it's not. This is stuck now, right? Okay. Can't redirect the water. I think I will play March of the Pigs at some point. I hear it's not as good as this, but... Water has begun to slowly fill the chamber. This chamber. Okay, I know there's a monster here. Trying to move out. Let him run. That did not do anything. Turns off the steam. That's what it does.
August 1839. I could never be certain until today that I was on the right path. Using my orb, Alexander managed to channel its power unto us. The inner sanctum flared with blue, fiery light, and I could feel the same things I felt in the dark chamber in Algeria. It was like standing in a mad whirlpool of impressions. It was terrifying, but Alexander kept calm and wielded strange tools of science in order to tame the storm. Suddenly, the blue light was stained by strains of red, and the walls burst with pulsating tissue resonating with the scene. Alexander quickly covered the orb in some cloth, and the unspeakable thing vanished. Apparently, the orb's shadow is closer than Alexander thought. He said I should prepare for a warding ritual tomorrow. I'm not sure what he expects, but I have a bad feeling about this.
A warding ritual. Can that be? Redirects to a warder. Alright, so now it's empty down here. We could at least look around. What was that? Something big fell into the water somewhere. Oh yeah, I remember this. We couldn't lower the bridge last time. Probably can't get up there now because the water level's too low here. Unless there's a way up on this end. Whatever we need to do with that bridge, we probably have to do it before we lower the water. There's another wheel there too. We shouldn't have redirected the water yet. Although it did indicate that the puzzle solution was correct, so... maybe I gotta redirect it from the other side. Valve on this side for redirecting the water. You can get out of the water. This seemed to have reset itself after I left the area. Maybe that's what I need to do, is reset it. Find out. Bet you this is attached to something upstairs. The bridge must be lowered to proceed. There are valves in the cistern to redirect water from the sewer. To enter the sewer, it must be drained. The sewer's on the other side. Bridge must be lowered to proceed. I'm thinking we need to go upstairs and unlock whatever mechanism is holding the bridge up. I think once we get to the end of this, that's where the valve is to redirect the sewer water. The valve to lower the sewer level on the other side is here, the water level, it's in here, in the cistern. Though I don't see anything that looks... well, it's here. That's the entrance to the cistern that we're just in. Yeah, the water level does not reset. Take a look at this chamber here. Drill a hole in it. Chisel it. See if we could do something outside to lower the bridge. Although, we would have to go one level higher to find out how to lower that bridge. It's hanging from the ceiling. And we're on the same level as the rest of this place that we can access currently, so... maybe the solution isn't out there. Gotta be in here.
Who are you to question me?
Might be right. Is there anything I can pick up like a rock? Any of these can be picked up. There we go. Let me throw a rock at it. That's all it took. I was like, no, we gotta go outside. We gotta go upstairs and flip the wire from upstairs. No, all I needed was a rock. Overthink these puzzles. How do we get across, though? Is this it? That's it, we got an achievement.
Ninth of August, 1839. It is still early, and Alexander is busy preparing for the ritual later today. Seeing him this worked up makes me question why. What does he stand to gain? I realize he is curious about it all, but surely there must be more. Is he so foolish he will attempt to tame the power of the orb? I must admit that yesterday, when Alexander flooded the inner sanctum with blue light, I realized we had but graced the orb's true potential. This might turn out to be more than escaping a creeping shadow. It might be the beginning of something truly extraordinary.
For those who don't know the story, we're getting it in bits and pieces. Alexander is this evil man, apparently, who got Daniel to help him put this orb together. This orb has magical powers, I think. This is what I think the story is. This orb has magical powers, and Alexander is using it for evil purposes, which is why we must kill him. That's my 2 cents. I could be completely wrong. The story here is being told through snippets every now and then. What was that? Where was that? We're kind of trapped here. He's there. We're blocked up there. No, 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 run. How do we get out? Oh, we can now walk across here. Okay. A weird skin-like substance showed up. All right. So we've done it. We finished out the control room. We finished out this area, possibly. See if we get access to sewers. Apparently the elevator is considered the hardest part of this game. That took us a while to get through. Now we can walk through here. Right. Oh, what's with the gas? Yo. Full of gas in there.
Get her back.
What do we do about the gas? Drained the damn thing, but I can't go through with gas in there. It's not working. Okay. So we have to complete maybe this area to vent out the gas. And now it's stuck. We'll need a push to be dislodged. Needs a push. How do we push it? Need a push to be dislodged. There's rocks on the floor. Maybe we just throw rocks at it. In which case, if we do, that's kind of bizarre. Okay, we got the rock up there. Everything's solved with a rock. As I fall to my death. Forgot there was a gap there. I tried to clear it with a jump. Wasn't working. So now we're going to the morgue.
Do you see, Daniel? It has yielded.
What?
The shadow.
It has?
For now. Come, let's get this out of here so we can get some peace.
Yes, let's. Where to?
Just down the corridor, to the morgue.
Are there more dead men there?
You did well, Daniel. Come, let's get going.
How injured are we? The wound is bleeding quite badly. Lightheaded.
What happened? Why are all these dead? Where am I? What's happening? Help! Anybody! Help! Two, 3 days now. This is ridiculous. Why doesn't someone come to this room? Hey! Anybody! Am I all alone here? Help! Help! I'm so tired. If I sleep, will I wake from this nightmare? If not, I pray my Heavenly Father will take me in my sleep.
Sounds that at some point we were trapped in here. Where Daniel was. I'm assuming we're Daniel. With all these dead bodies. Great memory to have come back to you. Picked up the copper tube. And the copper tube be used for. Fine copper tube found in the morgue looks like a part of a surgical tool. Surgical tool. That's not something we move. The autopsy room?
I hear you breathing, Daniel. Do you hear me? Have you changed your mind?
We have a dead body that can't be older than a day. Fine copper tube found in the morgue looks like a surgical tool, so I think we're gonna have to open this body up somehow. Another piece to the surgical item has to be nearby. Fear for Daniel, he is reckless. He is tainted by the approaching shadow and will not be able to pass the gate. Will he be able to accept this in the end? My love, I've seen evil in him. How am I to trust him with the truth? Cruel irony that I have to do unto him what Agrippa did to me. It's coming from Alexander, assuming. The vaccine enabling my men to work in the fungi-ridden sewer. Oh, that's what's going on in the sewer. Is a definite success. Unfortunately, only a few of the servants have been remedied as the procedure proved difficult. The others will perish, and eventually I will have to create more of them to keep the experiments running. Note that an injection of vaccinated blood will work as a shield long enough to pass the sewers without any risk of infection. Will do fine for prisoner transport. So this dead body behind us probably has the vaccine or whatever to go through the sewer in its blood, I'm thinking. So we somehow maybe have to extract the blood and inject ourselves with it. Possibility. Strange deaths among the servants and the prisoners have finally been resolved. It seems a drain sewer, which has recently been opened up for use as a means of transport, is plagued by peculiar poisonous fungi. The victims seem to have suffered an extremely quick outbreak of sickness affecting the entire body. Some of my men, including myself, are blissfully spared by this calamity, but it's clear that it cripples my progress. The prisoners die quickly, and their contaminated vitae lacks the energy I seek. I shall immediately start working on a vaccine. Alright, so this is going to get us through the sewer once we have a vaccine. Part of an instrument. That doesn't mean we actually use it yet. Not penetrate the skull. Okay, more dead bodies. I need to find the other part of that instrument so we can penetrate the guy's skull. And then once we penetrate the guy's skull, I believe we can extract something from him that might help us. Come on, bugs. Go away. Corpse in the morgue is only a day old. The fine copper tube found in the morgue looks like part of a surgical. Missing part of a tool. This takes us back to the cistern. So the tool, the other part of it needs to be in this area. I hope. I am not seeing anything that looks like a tool. Looking around. Another part of this tool. Not in that room. There's only two possible places to go to here. It's that room or this one. The tool, wherever it may be. Oh, actually, there's another room here. I didn't see this door. How dark it was. What we need might be in here. I lose my sanity in here. Checked everything on this side. How much further do we go here? Find this tool. Without killing ourselves for being too insane. And use the laudanum, we got plenty of it. I know you don't like being around dead people. Nobody does. Hold it together so we can find this... Find this tool, or whatever it is.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. These look like the fungi they were talking about. We died out of insanity. Are you kidding me? Hang on. Or we didn't die, we just incapacitated ourselves. Health, all is good. Sanity, we have none. Lost all our sanity. Get out of this room. Okay. Okay. You've never seen this? You've never gotten this far in the game. Oh, falling out of sanity. Okay, yeah, I know you played this, but it happened to me last stream too. There was a monster in the room, and I was trying to hide from it, and it wasn't going away, and I fell over because of it. Just never went insane in a game. Yeah. Spend time in a room where there's just too many bad things, dead bodies, bugs, everything. You'll go insane. I'm gonna start freaking out now. Here. Do we take the meds? Yeah. Yeah, we have the meds. I took the meds and we walked around for like half a second on the ground and then it's fine. Where is the other part of this instrument? This gives us a story. We already read. Right, we have no more lantern for the moment. This guy was trying to get up here for some reason, it looks like. Maybe there was something behind the dead body. It doesn't appear to be. Nothing behind these bodies. Hey, Ara. That booty. Yeah. That booty. Another darkest descent. Yep. We made progress, though. We're in the morgue now. We made progress from where we left off last night. I wasn't supposed to stream today, but family member got sick, so I couldn't go to see family again. I figured why not stream. All darkness, just like my room. Yep. We're in the darkness. My room too. Because once again, it's a cloudy day here. But we had sun earlier. Felt good standing out in the sun for like 10 minutes, getting some vitamin D. It's just been clouds all day. It was all week. Citizen Amasigo. Something needs to be done here. We go for a hint. I'm at a loss here. Dead body. I found a piece of a tool. Medical tool or instrument. I need to find the other piece that goes with it. There was that one room where the tools were hanging on the wall, but none of them seemed like surgical tools, so... Go back there and have a look, and then maybe I'll take a hint. Hey Alex, you think those dead bodies will affect the resale value of this castle? Probably. I think they would have to be cleaned up. I don't think they'll get past the inspector. Happy Sunday. You have these on the wall, but, like, don't do anything with them. Something about his brain. I need to get inside his brain. John Romero. Good hint, but... Fortunately, we have no John Romero here. Bash his head in. I don't know what else to do here. It's not working. The icon of sin. Alright. Get a clue. I'm at a loss here. Have I ever played Daikatana? No, I have not. I've seen people play Daikatana. And I'm sure that's where that hint comes from. I want to play Daikatana. I want to play with the patch so I don't have to use the 2 helpers in the game. The easiest way to play it. Maybe I'll try it with the helpers and the patch because their AI is a little bit better, but still it makes it brutal to play with the AI. Morgue, Amnesia. Cool. We found the copper tooth. Oh. Oh, wait. Okay, so we actually have everything we need. This is a hollow needle. This gets combined with this. That's what we were missing. Wouldn't have known that. Now we can get into this guy's skull. We cannot penetrate the skull. Maybe it's not supposed to go into the skull? Is something still missing? Yeah, thank you for the GG, but I don't know if we've solved this yet. Not use this item in this way. What can penetrate a skull? The drill? Look at that. Okay. That worked. Now we can go in. This happened. So what just happened? No one. All right, so we solved all this. So essentially, we took the blood out of this guy's head. I guess we drank his blood, and now his blood, which had the vaccine in it, is gonna keep us safe in the sewer. God, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, this is the wrong room to be in for this. No, it's not. That's a good way to get contaminated blood. Numbskull. Trying to hide in the dark part of the room, there isn't much of that. Here, maybe? He's there. Just don't look at him. If you look at him, you go insane. We need to get out of here. Don't mind the roaches on the screen. Stand here for a minute. All of us. Okay, now we should be able to go into the sewer, I hope. Not be affected by that gas. So we made it to the sewer. Every game has to have a sewer level. Why not this one? Okay, I see the fungi they were talking about. See that guy? I don't know if that's possible.
What's happening? What are you doing? Let me go! Please, don't take me! Nobody ever
So our friend walked down that way. Let's go this way. There's always a sewer level, a subway level, possibly. But then what time period the game takes place in. Yeah, Pong didn't have one. Asteroids didn't have one. Space Invaders, no, but no. Say modern games. Well, that's not a way out. TIE Fighter has a sewer level? They had to have some kind of, like, waste disposal in the Death Star. No? Water waste. Transport parts for carrying sewage? I could see that. Just let it fly. There you go. No context for this yet. Not sure what that is. The toxic mushrooms that are doing it. They're creating this gas. Everything's a dead end. Climb up in here? Definitely not. How much you want to bet we have to get past that? Let's go this way first. Entrance to the cistern. It's stuck. Okay, so that's where we came from. Yeah, you're right. We did come down this ladder to get in here. That's why I'm a little... Oh, we went that way. Yep, I figured as much. We need to go that way. spinning water wheel is blocking the path. The two levers control the noisy machine. Two levers control the noisy machine. Two levers in the room we were in just now? Two levers control the noisy machine. Sounds like it might be turning slower now. But look. No, nothing's changed here. Come this way. I seem to have lost my my crosshairs. It happened yesterday too. I don't know why. Pipe seems to be loose. Break it. There we go. I'm gonna try putting the pipe in that spinning wheel thing and see if it stops it. But I don't know what the levers have to do with it. The wheel is spinning too fast to be jammed. Okay, so we need to slow the wheel down. Slow it down. I saw the dumbest article ever today. Prey 2617, 16, whatever year it came out. One of my favorite games. They were comparing it to Half-Life 2. They're like, oh, it's the second coming of Half-Life. And everybody ripped the article to shreds. Because everybody knows it's pretty much System Shock 3, if you think about it. Okay, now this thing is starting to slow down, right? Oh, picked up again. There's no alright, that seems to be the slowest. There's no comparison to between Half-Life 2 and Prey 2017. No, no. No. No, go away. In a dark area of the room. Hide under here. Wonder if he's banging on the door. Let's see. It's spinning slowly. We should just be able to... Yeah, alright. It's spinning slower. Will this now work? Jammed it. Alright, we did that without having to look it up. Good lord. Looks like a saw
Daniel, turn around.
torture
this
chamber.
instant. You are carrying the shadow with you.
Your way past this? No, there is no way past this. We're stuck. Walls made of hamburger. Yeah, pretty much. All hamburger meat. They tried to recreate this in a live action movie. That's probably what they would use. They use barbecue for zombie guts, so raw hamburger meat for this. See, it looks like this wants to break apart, but it's not happening. That looks like the way out. Oh. Wow, okay, they got me there. They got me there. I knew he was there. I just... didn't expect him. Alright, let me take a quick break here. We haven't taken one earlier. I'm going to get something to drink, and I'm going to turn on the lights. I'm practically in darkness here. Be right back. Okay, we're back after that jump scare. A little bit of water. Run, run, run. Oh, he went right through that wall. Down. Ah. Why would I turn on the lantern? No, not to change the underoos. Just needed some water to calm down after that last scare. Going nice and slow here. Ultimately, I think we need to go to the right. I hope this is the right way. Laudanum. They're gonna give us a lot of laudanum now because this is where all the jump scares are gonna happen. Quick peek on this side, make sure we didn't miss anything. Wow. Run, run. Okay, I shouldn't have bothered to close the door. I should have just ran. I get it. Remember when I tried to play Alien Isolation in the dark for maximum immersion? The light quickly went on after the first meeting with the alien. Oh god. That's a good game. Oh, I played Dead Space, and Dead Space was definitely, like... It got me, because I was playing the first time, it was in the dark, it was like at 2 in the morning, nobody was around, and it freaked me out. You know, obviously you get used to it after a while, but... Oh, man. Yeah, isolation would have probably have driven some people insane. This right? It's the way we're supposed to go? I think it's the way we just went. Yeah, it is. Alright, let's open the door and run. Though he's not going to be here now. The infinite ladder that never ends. Okay, where are we on this stream? We got time. We get closer to the end. Not gonna end it today, that's for sure. But I feel like this is a whole new chapter or something. Alright, we got 2 levers. Get some oil. A letter. Why do my crosshairs keep turning off? There's a certain key combo I'm pressing that does that?
9th of August, 1839. I can't stop sweating and shaking. The warding ritual was not something of a sane mind. I did not even realize the dungeon was still in use. Alexander had his servants bring one of the prisoners, a murderer, he told me. Alexander made all the arrangements, but he said I had to perform the ritual in order to have the right effect. The shadow could be led astray by the blood of another. Killing the man would provide us precious time. What else could I do? Alexander said it had to be done. He is saving my life. I don't have the luxury of argument.
Can't argue with Alexander. Just need to kill him. Something must be wrong with the machinery. 2 levers on the top floor not working. It's probably some problem with the machinery. It needs to be fixed. That's busted. That's where we came up from, so I don't think we're going back down that way. There's something here. And a giant pit in the middle, which I probably do not want to pull down. The staircase leading downward. Okay.
Madre de Dios! Es el Puello Diablo!
How's it going, Dr. Goa? Might remember that from 3rd Monkey Island game.
Agrippa, I need you to stay awake. Can you feel the syringe?
No, I can't feel anything. Alexander,
Yes?
soon I won't even be able to move, will I?
Your life is safe.
I don't doubt that. But will it be worth living?
Will it be worth living? A lot of junk back here. Nothing good. Tinder boxes, that's what we need. There's another one in MI4. I have MI4. I don't feel any need to play it, but if you're having fun with it, that's all that matters. Eventually I'll pick up Resurrection. He's the world's best diver. Makes sense for a chicken to be a diver. Marco Polo, of course. What wouldn't it be? Laboratorium? This room. God, they crucified someone. Oh, that's disturbing.
Switch.
What switch, bro? Where's the swell? God, we just walked into the spikes. Where's the switch?
Please. Thank you. You have my gratitude. My name is Agrippa. Who might you be? Daniel? Like the prophet thrown into the lion's den? Tell me, are you among the lions, Daniel? You want to stop Alexander? Oh my, so Babylon shall fall, you say? You worry too much. Alexander is toothless without an arm. Yes. That's not very promising at all. The sanctum is basically impenetrable, but against my home. It could be breached by another, but Alexander broke his, my oath, a long time ago. Really? Well, if you tell the truth, by all means, seek out the pieces of the broken oar and mend away. I believe he uses them for torture now. They practically leak madness, which is quite useful, I understand. There should be 6 of them. Look around the choir and the transept. You should be able to find them there.
Okay, so we need to find 6 pieces of this orb. The orb's finally coming into play. An orb is needed to enter the inner sanctum. Its shattered pieces lie scattered in the tortured ruins. Well, we need to find them.
Daddy, I hate to bother you further, but if you're really going after Alexander, would you consider taking me with you? I know it sounds ridiculous. Look at me. But if you find anything concerning a man named Johann Rein, would you please bring it to me? I believe he was working on a way to help me. A recipe for some sort of potion, a tonic to free me from this husk of mine.
6, not 5, 7, 10 is right out. Okay, so we gotta find the orbs and we gotta find a potion. Agrippa the Dying Man speaks a note written by a man named Johann Weimer. Where?
Oh, that one. So many of Alexander's things are breaking down. Look around. Maybe the other room. There are machine parts hidden all over this place. You'll find a way to fix it.
We'll find a way to fix the lever, I'm sure. 3D point-and-click adventure games? This is one.
Me? I'm Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. I was once quite important, you know. Baron Alexander has sustained my soul in this dead
It doesn't stop talking.
Who knows how many? Hundreds, I presume.
There's not too many 3D point-and-click adventure games I played. There's definitely a lot of 2.5D.
Alexander is quite impressive in many ways, but he has grown impatient.
Gonna keep talking, isn't he? I mean, Lost Journey is one. That was in 3D. That was like Windows 95 errors, so graphics aren't that great. Shadowgate 64 wasn't bad. There you go. From Fandango, yeah, that was in 3D. Heavy doors blocking the path. An orb is needed. Rippa needs his letter. We know where we're going now. Yeah, Grim is definitely one of my all-time favorites. No, Grim Fandango. I didn't know American McGee made a game called Grim. Two areas upstairs. The channel? No, Willy Beamish wasn't 3D. It was animated. I don't think there were like outstanding 3D point and click adventure games. I think they tried to make them, but I think for the most part, Wajidai and all these companies, they stuck to 2D. Getting rated. Gabriel Knight 3? Yeah. Yeah. Well, Braxton, thank you for coming in. Welcome, Raiders. We are in the last leg, I think, of Amnesia, The Dark Descent. Appreciate it. Pixel games are amazing. And Braxton's been playing an old point and click adventure game called Beneath the Steel Sky. So there's one you could add to your category, Dr. Goa. Rocky, what's up? Hope everybody's having a good Sunday coming in from Braxton's channel. Finished it today. Okay, nice. It's also on my list. But what's not on my list these days? So let me shout out Braxton Wise. If you're not following him, definitely follow him. Plays a lot of point and click adventure games and a lot of stealth games as well. Last seen playing retro. He's last seen
Elven bow though. Let's go back here. Let's go
playing Beneath the Steel Sky. There's the flip.
I can fap on this elven bow.
There you go. Weird. Why is the shout out showing up in the other screen? But it shouldn't. You can only hear it.
These cells are meant to hold prisoners who are under treatment.
Sorry, I am muted. I muted myself. Why was I muted? Thank you for the heads up. Something got screwed up for a minute. Anyway, what I was saying was there we go. Tenchu is a really good stealth game. Unfortunately, it's console only, I think.
The people you send for will end up here. Remember that the confinement itself works as a preamble to the torture, and you should pace yourself. Don't take anyone before they are ready.
Understood.
Sounds from the torture chambers are shuttled in through those pipes in the ceiling. Manage your victims well, and let one prisoner's pain instill terror in his cellmate.
Yes, it was my tribute to Marcel Marceau. By the way, like, are there any mimes out there that actually stream? Would they actually act like mimes on stream? Because I'd watch them. Morton, how's it going? Raid didn't work for me. Fixed now. Fortunately, I knew they... Good to see you again. As well, Morton. Happy New Year. I don't know if I've seen you in the New Year yet. Forgive me if I have. This part of the game is going to be really tough. There's just so much to explore. So much to do. Yeah, this is my first time playing it. Braxton picked it as a viewer's choice, and I'm liking the game enough to play the sequel eventually. Play Machine of Pigs, and I guess Rebirth was the third one, and there's a new one coming out in March. Oh, I need that. The Mime podcast. Always fascinating.
I know this. I've been here already. I know this taste. The taste of Damascus rose obfuscating the truth in a dim haze. They may sweep the traces from my memory, but my body remembers. These cuts speak volumes, even though my mind remains silent. They will be back.
Wait, is there something out there?
They'll be back.
Hold on. Thought I heard a monster out there or something, which is why I closed the door. Early stream today? No, Sundays I usually stream at 2:30. I wasn't supposed to stream today, so I streamed yesterday. At 1:30. I was supposed to go to my niece's birthday party. I got a call, or rather a message this morning saying my sister's sick, she had a fever, my brother-in-law had a fever. So, they canceled. Hopefully it's just a flu, which still kind of sucks, but we're going to postpone it at least until next week, so. I figured nothing to do, just woke up early, got some things done around the house, and now I'm like, let me just stream for a bit, see how far we get into the game. Yeah, but officially I wasn't supposed to do that. Someone gave you a sub, Morton? Enjoy it. I just realized it too. You have the sub icon. It's your name. This area of the game, it's just like endless. I don't even know how to get back to where we were supposed to be. This is our list of objectives so far. Gonna unblock that door. The dying man seeks a note written by a man named Johann Weyer. We gotta find parts of the orb in the inner sanctum. We gotta make the orb. And there's two levers on the floor that are not working. I have a feeling they're the ones that open the door, but there's a machinery problem. I don't know how we're gonna get there. Amnesia 2?
Just a little further.
It's like Orpheus descending into the underworld.
Are you hiding something?
What do you mean?
Never mind. Your intuition is remarkable.
I'm not sure I'm following.
It doesn't matter. It's just a myth after all.
We never play for this mime cosplay. If I was a mime, I'd stream as a mime.
She deserved it, that little bitch.
Picked up a bucket of tar. I wonder if that's gonna fix the levers? The heck knows. There's like endless amount of rooms in this area.
12th of August, 1839. The banishment ritual is taking longer than expected, and we have to do what is needed. I spend my time helping out the prisoners. Being around these degenerates makes me ill. None of them even tries to face their punishment with any kind of dignity. They taunt me with their lies of innocence and their cowardly pleas of mercy. What can make a man fall so far from the grace of a civilized existence? They are all wicked men, and I remind myself of it constantly. Still, I am thankful for God sending these monsters our way, as they will serve as the instruments of my salvation. I try to study the different tools in the torture chamber and learn how to use them effectively. Last time was messy, and the effect suffered from my inexperience. When the next warding is to be performed, I shall be ready.
2-point conversion to lose the first pick in the draft. That sucks for them. I know the Bills won today. Yes, this is my first time playing Amnesia. We did viewer's choice based on points and channel points, and Braxton chose this game. He first chose Bully, which we finished, and then moved on to Amnesia. And first time playing it, I'm enjoying it. I did get motion sickness the first time playing it, but we've avoided that, made some changes to the game. I will definitely play the sequels. At least give the second one a try. Did come across 50s jazz cosplay chick. She streams in black and white with her whole room is fairly authentic 50s stuff. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, so I'm kind of learning the game. There's some good theme streamers out there that have like cool gimmicks to their stream. Just never seen a mime. Gotta make sure everything we come across is picked up. Because if we lose anything here, chances are we're never gonna find our way back. Like, this would be a good area to have a map, but we don't have one. Yeah, this was a good pick. All is lost. I must once again start over. Ever since I recovered the orb, first found by Agrippa, I have depended on it for my research. The incident with Wilhelm made me the most impetuous. Fearing a paucity of prisoners, I proceeded with the final ritual without proper foresight. The orb cracked and fell into 6 parts. We need to find all 6 parts. I have tried everything, but have yet to mend the thing. Unless I can think of a way to piece it together, I have to find another. There is still life in the pieces, even if the orb isn't restored. I might be able to salvage some of its power for some other purpose. Centuries have passed in vain, and I begin to wonder if I will ever be able to see my love again. How much longer can I sustain this life? Dedicated to this orb. Guy. Need to find the pieces. Check out this suit of armor, that's pretty cool. I like this. Let me screenshot it. Did screenshot more things in games so we could include them in the be right back screenshot version when we don't want to play retro commercials. This is an altar of some sort. This is where they seemingly made a sacrifice. What else would they have done here? Come on. Need parts of that orb. Among the many other things. So we have a bucket of tar. A slab of fresh meat. What? When did we pick that up? I don't think you would use tar on stuck levers, but could use it on a machine. Fix it. That's what we need to do to fix the broken machine. Oh. Going back this way. Yeah, when we get hungry, we will eat the meat. The rotting flesh. Put a little bit of oil on it. Tastes really good. Yeah, of course it will. That won't budge.
Maybe she knows.
Which way did we come from? Did we come from this side or from that side? Now I'm all turned around. Blood's telling us we're going in the right direction, I think. Could be some lime that kills all the bad stuff? Well, I don't have any lime. I could put laudanum on it. Use fuel. Lantern. I could cook it in, you know, use the tinderbox to cook it somehow. You have the glass jar. Yeah, okay. This is the new area. How the heck did we get past this? Look at this. This is insanity. Sometimes you got to do that in order to get the memento. Hey, Sir Citizen Unknown. Yes, this ahoy to you too. This is the first Amnesia game, my first time playing it. It's a good game so far. I can't get to the chancel. Not a channel, the chancel. How's your Sunday going? Mood, hemispherical depression on top. Pedestal in the chancel has a depression that could fit an orb, so we definitely need the orb to continue. Alright, we gotta find all the pieces of the orb. Go all the way back and figure out what we need to do using the car. What we need to do with the levers. And that's all the way at the beginning of this area, so.
Is this guilt I'm witnessing, Daniel? If so, blame yourself. You started this. You sent me that letter asking for help, and this is how you repay me? How dare you?
Speaking of letter, we haven't found the letter yet for Agrippa. Okay. Find this precious letter. One of our objectives. Knave. We play our cards right. See us finishing this on Tuesday. There's Citizen Unknown. Thank you for the sub. Much appreciated. Thank you. Alright, so these are the prison cells. Oh, it was actually Amasigo who gifted the sub. Thank you, Amasigo, for gifting the sub. Enjoy your sub, Sir Citizen Unknown. Thanks, Amasigo. Yeah, sometimes it just said so and it on my chatbot it just says so and so subscribed. And then I have to look at the actual chat to see that it was a gifted sub. Ooh. So, we're going all the way back to the beginning of this spot. There's nothing here anymore for us. Bread. Holy bread. So I'm backtracking the entire way.
I do get it. By me, I'm the next best thing. Alexander really found it. None other than Johann Weyer.
This guy does not stop talking.
You never heard of Johann Weyer? My God, boy. He's probably the greatest man in history. And you don't know him? Or is it just
Can't get close to him.
forgotten him?
Yeah, a nice moldy sandwich. Some cheese. Not be opened from here.
Weyer was my pupil. My pupil. Yes, I do take pride in that. Is it so wrong?
I hear a machine. Sound of a machine.
I found a Mithraeus.
Look at this.
But which had not been plundered. Do you know Mithraeus? Well, I suppose it doesn't matter. It is an old thing, building temples out of caverns. The dark walls being the universe.
I kinda wish this guy would stop talking.
Humans watching the sky slowly tire. But the followers do have one thing to allow them a real sense of connection to creation.
Apparently he's still alive. Somehow.
Not many orbs are left. They sometimes consume themselves or break, then used by
I'm
another.
gonna be strategic here.
I was lucky. The orb I found spared my life and returned to where I found it. I know because Alexander took it. What did you bring it?
Alright, we fixed the machine. But does that come off our objective list? It has not. Because now we gotta go and hit the two top levers in the top. Two levers in the top.
Weyer was a brave man and dared to proceed where I did not. He unearthed a number of cavern temples and gathered a whole...
Bye. Keep talking. Laboratorium. Forgot about that place. We gotta break into that somehow. Running out of tinder. So I'm hoping those two levers open the two doors downstairs that are stuck. They don't open from there, it said. Then we could proceed. Find some orbs. We're in the home stretch right now, so we just got to finish all of these objectives to get to where we need to. Stop Alexander. Really? Really? Okay. Okay. There we go. So that took off the 2-lever puzzle. And the whole door thing is now gone. We'll have this piece of meat. We'll have a glass jar, and we still have tar. We need to find 6 pieces of this orb. We haven't found a single one yet. I don't think these doors open. Yeah, these doors are meant not to open. Well, that one at least. We can't go back. Obviously, this is where we entered the level from. Are we on time? Actually, we came out of this well, but besides the point, they don't want us going down that way.
Daniel, you have gone too far. I have to stop you. I can't let you proceed any further. I'm sorry, my friend.
Okay. We're getting there. Stay in the light for a minute. Regain our sanity. I really want to think there's something down here, but there isn't. They always hide things under the stairs, except for now. I think we picked up like a tinder box earlier, but big deal. Chisel our way through here? I don't think we can. We need like a crowbar. That's what we need. He's gonna start talking to us again, isn't he?
Coming. You got the doors open? Good going. I knew you could do it.
Good, go in. I knew you could do it. Alright. Both doors are now open. Go left, go right. I'm assuming this is where all the shards of the orbs are. Hopefully. There's nothing at the end of this rope. Fall in, that would be terrible. The monster in there. See if we could hook up the jar to this. Not use it in this way. What about the bucket of tar? Oh, you know what? The meat. Maybe the meat? Of course. I have a feeling we'll regret this, but... Yeah, I knew we were gonna regret this, because now he's climbing the rope, isn't he? What the? Picked up the remains. That's not actually part of our solutions, but we picked up remains. This is interesting. Wanted to see how deep it was. Transept. Every door we go through in here is like a whole new area.
How much more, Baron? How much more am I supposed to withstand? Kill me already! Kill me!
This one. Prepare him.
Place is huge. It's got doors connecting to other areas. It's a lot. See what's up here. Does this bring us back to the beginning? Are we back in the castle now? Picked up string. Is it you, my love, I miss most? Or is it perhaps myself? I know what I have become. I am not blind. I am a monster to them. A demonic sultan perched on dark mountaintop. There is little I can do to redeem myself. The Black Eagle fears me, and after Napoleon's defeat, it is only a matter of time before they will demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time must work. If I can't return home now, I shall perish. Writing to his love. Oh, this is the letter. Maybe. No, notes on torture. There are quite a few things to be said about torture. I had figured out the reaction I would get from the victims would be highly individual. Thankfully, this is not the case. The humans all have a very similar approach to dealing with physical pain and the terror of anticipation. I can't stress enough the importance of restraining the victims before proceeding. Even the most timid creatures can break out of fits of violence where the strength exceeds the expected prowess. Proper care has been put into breaking the victim. It should not be a problem, but it will also hinder the effect I am after. The right steps to take care are, therefore, to restrain while the victim is still dazed, preceded by presenting the form of torture you are about to apply, and then to continue with the actual act. The point of presentation is to infuse terror. The human mind is extremely efficient, and it will trigger itself into greater fear. Simply by imagining it. While applying pain, make sure to avoid massive damage, as it will prove more efficient in the process if the process can be sustained. Also apply the pain in doses. It's possible with breaks to let the body settle. If you are whipping or cutting the victim, strike once, wait for the pain to subdue, then strike again. This is how to torture someone. As long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce the vitae and saturate the blood with its properties. Only with careful performance will the victim yield maximum effect. If the victim doesn't behave as expected, it is likely that all will be turned off. Before this happens, feed the amnesia drink and try again later. Is that what happened to Daniel? Fed him the amnesia drink. He forgot everything. Supposed to find a letter for the talkative zombie guy. I think we're there yet. This brought us back into the proper actual castle. I was thinking maybe this was a place where we had been before, but it doesn't appear to be that way. This is just one room in the castle that you can only access through here. Hey. Kidnapper sat on her knees with her hands tied behind the back. She felt her hands being lifted and her body followed. Her shoulders gave way to the weight of her own body and cracked loudly. The suspended woman cried hysterically as the men contemplated her next step. Tinderbox. This is how she was tortured. That's crazy. They put the weight to her legs, and then just lifted her up by her arms. Yeah. No good. Reenacted that. What do we have here? Piece of the orb. We finally found a piece of the orb. 5 more to go. This is our 5th stream of the game? No, 4th, actually. I actually beat this in the next stream. Oh, we're going insane here. It's a lot of them. We should be okay. Another torture room. God, they're sawing the guy in half. What is happening there? There's an orb piece right there. I thought the orbs were going to be harder to find. We have the oil, might as well use it. We have 2 pieces of the orb. Got the first one in this room. Six in all, they said. I think this is it. This little part right here. Although there is this room at the end.
The cradle is ready.
Good.
You're a man! How can you partake in this?
Is he all right?
He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
I'm not a bad man! It was an accident!
He set a man on fire.
It wasn't my fault! Why won't anyone listen?
That's horrible.
Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
What is this? What form of torture is this?
No, please! Do anything! Whatever you want! Anything! Do anything! I can't.
Wow. Alright, there's something glowing behind here. It's the 3rd piece of the orb. Perfect. There we go. Okay, cool. I don't know what they did to him. There's no, like, picture depicting it. Probably just made him sit on this. The arsonist kept crying as he was slowly lowered on and off the impaler. It didn't take much to break him. They had meant for him to die, but the torture was working beyond their expectations. It wasn't the method. It was the arsonist. It was different from the others. It could make him forget again. So they just made him sit on this pyramid. Not good. Three orb pieces. We start putting them together. Not. We have string. We have a bone. Jar. Glass jar. See if we could find the other 3 pieces. And I know somewhere we have to put the orb in order to continue the game. Something's coming. Coming for us. Dave. Get a drink of water. What was in here? Oh yeah, this is where we put the piece of meat down there so that whatever the monster was down there could eat it.
Dad, good to see you. You seem to have found all the ball pieces used in the transit. Go to the choir and find the rest.
Go to the choir and find the rest. The choir's across the way. Mystic barrier. So we need the orb to get past the mystic barrier. So now we have to go to choir. Let's do that.
Me, powerful. Not the way I hoped for. I've done all
Keep
that
talking,
I
buddy.
can.
Agrippa channels Wire. Okay, this might be the letter he was looking for. Wire taunts me from the other side. I trusted him with my true reason for my efforts, and still he insists on my releasing Agrippa. How an enlightened man can show such lack of compassion in a seat of power disgusts me. I can't bring myself to part from Agrippa, as he is and has been for centuries my only link to the worlds beyond. Wire claims he tries his best to release me from my banishment, but that he needs me to give him Agrippa first so he can help me. He can help. If he can guarantee success, I would happily oblige, but how am I to part from him and my return might be denied? I know what they are capable of. I've seen their deception. Optimism is a most hopeless feeling, but I must retain it. I shall prepare for his release. Release Agrippa without killing him. Wire told me to feed him a tonic made from a paralyzer, vitae and tempter. Okay, this was mentioned earlier. Poisonous fungi should work as a paralyzer if I can find the internal gland from a large specimen. Fire seems to be a fertile ground for this sort. I should be able to extract its contents with proper tools. The vitae could be extracted as usual from agonized human victims' blood. I just need large amounts to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during the next torture session. Tempter, on the other hand, will prove more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. Simply writing the word with these letters looks wrong. I believe it is a property of the secretion in the water-dwelling Urk. I will have to address Wire with this, as he will have to supply me with the host. Also, properly prepared well should suffice to contain it. Well, okay. So that was the well where we put the meat down. And basically took the meat off the bone. Now we gotta make this. It's a note written by a man, John Ware. This might be the note. One note speaks of a mixture made with 3 ingredients. The remaining ore pieces are found in the fire. Okay, so we got our work cut out for us. In court, the Order of the Black Eagle spew their politics at each other while I was sit quietly in place, willfully forgotten. Once in a while, someone will notice me and lose themselves in a silent cower before regaining their senses. They all know I am the one and the same Alexander who helped their fathers and grandfathers found this great order. I've seen them take their fathers' places, and they too will grow old and pass away. Will I remain the same, aged not by time, but by anguish? Alright. We're almost there. Getting closer to the end of this. Then we'll check out that... If we do finish this early on Tuesday, we will check out that Justine DLC. Came with this. Was a promotion for Portal 2 somehow. I don't know why you would use this game to promote Portal, but apparently Steam wanted it that way. anything? Nope. Now we're going to the choir. The other 3 pieces are in the choir of the orb. I also need to put this potion together. We have our work cut out for us.
15th of August, 1839. The blood wards are failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my actions. Hurry, no time to spare. You have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. Save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil. A cold-blooded killer. Hurry. Alexander, you must let me be. I have to concentrate. Pick the man, cut the lines, cut the flesh, watch the blood spill, let it come. Please, I didn't do anything. Pick the man, cut the lines, pick the man, cut the lines. Please, the man cries. Now you see. I did well. One life for another. You hear me, guardian of the orb? I did all this for you. Now, once more, withdraw your shadow from my domain.
Shadow's still in the domain, and he's coming towards us, isn't he? We're like in a catatonic state here or something, or we're like living in the past, or experiencing the past, because I can't control much. Go outside the door, that's about it.
Alexander, there isn't much time. I can feel it. We must act swiftly. I will do whatever it takes.
Back to reality. We didn't end up with a knife. I was wondering if we'd actually keep it. They did some sacrificial rituals here. Oh wow, there's a body hanging from here. I didn't even notice that before.
No, don't kill her.
After the men have secured the prisoner, the ritual began. Another sacrifice. Okay, let's hit up that choir and see if we could find quickly the 3 orb pieces so we have a full orb. And there's still a lot to complete in this area. I feel like we're getting closer to the end. I've truly enjoyed this playthrough. This game is pretty cool. Up.
What are my intentions, Daniel? Salvation. It used to be yours, but now you only seek misplaced revenge. How do you justify your violence?
Oh, we don't want to fall that way.
For the greater good, are you doing the world a service? It is you who caused all this pain and death. If you had accepted your fate and submitted to the orb when you first discovered it, none of this would have happened. It is curiosity in league with your selfishness that is killing us both.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like a giant dead bird. It's like leaves on the ground. That's about it. Somebody's here. Oh god. Please. Nope. Never try to hide. Gotta run. Hide and wait. Where were we gonna hide and wait in here? Can't see but 2 inches in front of me. You're still here? There's the monster, apparently. It's all good. Just got myself killed, so... No, it's all good. I mean, if you had to, that's fine. We're definitely going to finish this in the next stream. I think right now we're a little overwhelmed with the size of this place. What the heck is this? Is this an Iron Maiden? Look at that. It's all good. We're gonna actually see if we could find the last 3 orbs. We're calling it. Pieces of the orb. What I meant to say. It's supposed to be in the choir. That's where we're at. Yeah, same here. So in order to do that, that's why I'm gonna... Where are we? We're already at 3 hours, so that was a piece of the orb right there. That's a plus. Found that. There's 2 more to go. Figured if at least we could find the orb, that would be a good stopping spot. I don't even know what to expect at the end. I mean, is there like a... There's probably like some final boss type character or puzzle. Okay, so we have 4 pieces. Alright, we gotta make sure we don't fall off the edge here. Gotta make sure we don't get killed by the monster. There's gotta be at least 1 more room in here, if not 2. What is the band named Europe that did the final count? Yes, Europe sang the final countdown. Song Job used on his entrances as a magician in the Arrested Development TV show. I will imagine it. I will imagine it. Did I just hear a cow? Oh, shh. Alright, I think we got out of here. We got out of here in time. See, this particular area we're in right now is where we would have been able to use a map. That would have been the best. Would have been cool to have a map here. I don't know where the rooms are, so I'm just gonna walk around the perimeter until we find one without getting ourselves killed. Looks like we did before. The monster comes, we'll either hide or we'll run. 2 more pieces to go. This game will be worth finishing. I want to see what the ending is like. The story's a little hard to follow, I will say that, but... because they give it to you in drabs and pieces. Cow is coming. Cow is coming to take our soul. No, don't stop to pick that up. I wanted to see if I could walk across here, but, you know, obviously. Can't get up. Stop there. See that? Maybe there's a way to it from the other side. The door at the end here. Let's take a look. Next game will be a third-person shooter.
The wheel is good for keeping your victim still during the procedure. They can be bound around the circumference or simply stretched across, tying limbs to the spokes and rim. All tools are by this point useful, and you may administer the torture in any way you like. But the forte of the wheel is the gaps. When you have decided that the victim shall die, you can smash their limbs with a hammer, making them fold in between the frame.
But they'll die. Too quickly, I mean.
No, don't worry. The human body is much more resilient. They can survive for days until they finally succumb.
Yeah, next game is going to be a third-person shooter. I just had loaded on my computer that I want to get through and play and finish. Called Slave Zero. It was actually a launch title for the original Dreamcast. We're playing the PC version on GOG. Looks like a solid mech shooter. Not the best of games, but I'll give it a chance. Not a very long game either. Then after that, we'll go back to another point-and-click adventure game. I'm gonna play Shard Life by Wadjet Eye Games. One I haven't played. I gotta play Gemini Rue too. The murderer's limbs were tied with spokes of the wheel. They turned the wheel slowly, but with intent, so the rope secured around his legs stretched and cracked the bone. He no longer had the strength to scream. The two men looked at each other knowingly and took a hammer and struck the victim's chest in the final act of mercy. This is the last of the viewer's choice games, and then we begin Deus Ex after those two games. Those two games should not take too long. Deus Ex should take us a month. Might stop in between chapters on Deus Ex just to get a palate cleanser of a game in. Short ones. Gemini Rue is a good one. I've started but not finished. Shard Light was a sales stream. Yeah, I bought Shardlight, Gemini Rue, and what's the other one? Why can't I remember the name of it? The one that was made by the guys who were making Hibernaculum. That was such a good game. One that took place on the other planet, and we had the little robot. Why am I not remembering it right now? Literally, I have amnesia. They all came in a 3-pack anyway, so it was like a GOG bundle. I know you were playing Gemini Rue for a bit the other day, so I've never played that one. I do own it.
The shadow. It's close now.
We finished soon enough. Yep. Alright, there's got to be one more door here. So we have all the parts to the orb done. Gotta figure out how to put the orb together. No, 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 no. Run. Came to a dead end. I knew that was going to happen. This probably looks like it's pitch black on stream. Like, my one monitor, it looks pretty dark on. I'm just seeing nothing but red haze on the other one. How do we get back to where we were? Because I'm pretty sure that was the right way. We found the monster. I think we've already been this way, no? Oh, the mushroom. The tissue is quite soft, should be possible to break open. Chisel it? Picked up the poison gland. One of our items. Oh yeah, it's very dark on my side, but my monitor also doesn't handle dark well, so it could be only my PC. Yeah, because right now you're probably seeing it like I'm seeing it. It's pretty light. Because we have the book up in front of us. You know, comparing the two monitors I have, they're about the same, contrast-wise. A little too late. We're at the end of the game now. It's not like I'm gonna go and up the gamma again. But all good. Doesn't handle darks that well. An orb is needed to enter the inner sanctum. 3 ingredients, so we have one of the ingredients. I figure out what the rest are. Close this just in case. Alright, we were talking about cows. Here's a cow. What the hell? The trader did not know what to think of the brass bowl as he was forced to enter it. Only when the heat of fire began to scorch his skin and cook the flesh did he realize it was his turn. His screams of pain echoed inside the brass chamber and traveled through the complex instrument, which was the bull's head. Outside, the men could hear the brazen bowl. We gotta cook something in here? Is that it? Put a pipe in his mouth. What could we be cooking in there? Have a quick look around before we light this thing on fire. We'll have one piece of the orb to go. Gotta be a way to light this, right? Tinderbox. Now's not the time to be coming in here. It's just opened up. We have to put something inside. I'm trying to do this with the Xbox controller because sometimes I can't lift things up with the mouse. It looks like it's stuck no matter what. There is a thing about this from real life. Some guy made a torture device like this for his king. He was disgusted. He put the inventor inside and tortured him with it. So that story we just heard was true. Wow. That's crazy.
What happened to them?
I can't open this up no matter what. I don't think it's supposed to be opened. Let me make sure of that before we leave. I can't alt-tab out of here now? Hold on. Want to make sure we're not supposed to put anything inside the cow, because if that's the case, we will have to do that like ASAP, because if we leave this area, we're never going to find this again. We're in the choir with the cow. The Iron Maiden, the torture wheel, the brazen bull. Extreme methods such as the brazen bull were not used to extract vitae, but rather to instill terror in other victims, ensuring maximum vitae would be harvested via the torture methods later on. The cow. This is just information. The cow. What do we do with the cow? The bull. The bull, right? Not a cow. Keep moving forward while hugging the wall until the right, until you reach a room with a glowing mushroom outside. Break the largest one. We did that. Blah, blah, blah. Take the poison gland. Afterwards, enter the brazen room and collect the last piece of orb. Exit the brazen bull room. Move forward. Still hugging the wall. Bridge to your right. Do not take this bridge, as crossing it will... Alright. Well... I don't even remember if we got the bull here. Not the bull, but the orb piece. There it is. The final orb piece. There we go. Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with the bull. I don't think it's meant to be more than that. Piece these together now? We tar them together? Yeah. I don't know. We're gonna have to go back to the guy hanging on the wall and find out. Alright, well, now that we have all the pieces, we'll call it here. And we'll pick up from here next stream. Yeah, the guy on the wall that keeps talking, he might be able to tell us, like, what to do with the orb. I just gotta make sure there's nothing else here before we go back to him. The wall bro guy. Yeah, Agrippa. Keeps talking and talking. But we did pretty good in this run. We were pretty much at the end. We'll probably finish this next stream. Once we do, we're gonna play the Justine DLC just to see what that's like. Supposedly it was a promotion for Portal 2, but it's related to this game. In the fact that it's the same gameplay, the story's completely different, I think. After that, we'll start Slave Zero, and then we have Shardlight, and then Deus Ex. And we'll figure out if Deus Ex is going to... Deus Ex will take a long time to stream, but we'll figure out if we're going to break it up into chapters and do parts of it and then play a game in between just to see what happens with it. I don't want to spend like 2 months straight playing Deus Ex, so it'll drive me nuts. I'll be trying to finish it. Rotation of games can be good, yes. It's my first time playing Deus Ex. First time playing Shardlight as well. I do have some repeat games in the backlog that people can pick. Dead Rising is one of them. I do want to replay Blade Runner. There's a couple other games in there too. Blade Runner is one I streamed, but I want to replay it because the first time I streamed it, there was like nobody watching. It was like when I first started streaming, so I could see myself replaying that. Plus, it's a favorite. It's a good game. I love Blade Runner. All right, let's raid someone. Tuesday at 8:30. Hope to be there. We'll finish this. Yeah, always good for a replay. I mean, after a while, you got to go back and replay the games. I mean, that you really, truly love. And Holy was one of them. We did that. And now we're going to do like some others that I really like that I never streamed or I did stream early on. So nothing wrong with replaying games. I like when people play games for the first time just to see what they do with them. But replaying games and changing up what you do with them, like, hey, going for 100%, doing like a all stealth run and stuff like that. That's cool. Thanks, Arrow. I've seen many people play like Dark Souls over and over and over again. There was one streamer I remember, they took a break from Dark Souls to play Conker's Bad Fur Day, and it was like awesome. But then after that, they went back to Dark Souls and just played that for eternity. So I was like, all right, that ain't happening. Blade Runner is great. The effort they put into that game is amazing. Yes, and I'll be playing the original version. I won't be playing whatever that remastered was that I don't even think they sell anymore. Thanks for joining me, Amasigo, Arrow, Braxton. Thank you for the raid. Thanks everybody for the gift subs. DRS, who's here earlier, Dr. Goa, Mitral, everybody. Have a good one. And we're going to set a raid up. Please hang out for the quick raid. Set a raid up. Please hang out for the quick raid. Have a good night. Have a good start to your week. We will raid. Who's around? So many people around. Tons of people are streaming. Let's raid somebody we hadn't raid before. Let's raid... Actually, let's raid Cartube. He's playing Nox Archaeist on Apple II. Take care, everybody.